Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Game 4 between Ohio and New England in the wildcard run of Casey Stengel League, 2021 WBA playoffs. Once again, New England was able to win their first game of the series at home at Gill Stadium, 5-4. This is the first extra inning game of the entire playoffs. New England had taken a 4-0 lead early. All you've seen, Ohio scored 2 runs in the 7th and 8th inning. The game went into extra innings where New England was able to prevail thanks to an RBI double by Del Bissonette. Tonight's ball game will feature Phil Niekro, who went 11-9 this year over the course of the regular season with an ERA of 4.05. He'll be facing Bob Tewksbury, who led New England in wins. He went 16-11 with a 4.60 ERA. And is going to be excellent with his pinpoint control today. He did go 2-0 in 2 starts this year against Ohio with a 1.59 ERA. Phil Niekro has not faced New England, but is looking to put them away and allow the defending world champions to move on to the second round. Phil Plantier playing the second game starting, replacing an injured Chief Sock Alexis. George Springer and AJ Pollock looking to contribute. Springer was able to deliver with 3 base hits. He's hoping to do some damage here. The top of the order for the Reds looking to actually make some, be more productive than they were in the last game. And here we go. The wind is blowing from right to left at 12 miles an hour, close to 47,600 fans at the stadium, at Gill Stadium today. Gary Maddox is 5 for 15 in this series with 2 RBIs. The sunny day with a temperature 55 degrees. Bob Tewksbury looking to get things going the right way. Here's a drive by Maddox. Back at the track, back at the wall. It's gone! And a leadoff home run for Gary Maddox. As he goes out there and hits Ohio's first home run of the series. He took a fastball that was inside but high, and Maddox just took a nice big rip on it and just drilled it for a leadoff home run. And just like that, Ohio's up 1-0. 3 of 13 for Cisco this series. The 3-2 pitch. And Tewksbury not one to walk many. Here's a ground ball to short. Parent will fire to first and collect the first out of the inning. Ed Delahathie has been relatively quiet. 3 for 11, has driven in a run. 0-2 to Delahathie. There's a ground ball hard hit to Parent. He'll fire to first. There's a second out again. Mike Schmidt, 2 for 11. Has driven in 3 runs. As a matter of fact, he drove an RBI triple last game to tie the ball game, at least to make it 4-3. The 1-0 to Schmidt. There's a weak pop up. This will be playable to the shortstop Parent. 2 assists and 1 putout this inning, but Ohio gets a run in the first. They're up 1-0. Springer, Parent, and Bissonette coming up the hit to think it's a nice knuckleball of Phil Niekro. A 2-1 pitch here. The Springer. There's a fly ball hit to left center. This will be playable for Delahathie, and there's the first out of the inning. A nice knuckleball here. Here's the 1-0 here to Parents. There's a fly ball hit into right center. But Gary Maddox running under this one. He'll collect the second out of the inning. Del Bissonette, 7 of 13 this series, a home run, 4 RBIs. The 2-1 pitch to him. It's a ground ball to second. Rose picks it up, fires to first in a 1-2-3 inning. And Ohio content here with a 1-0 lead going to the top of the second. Larkin, Munson, and O'Neill coming up the hit. The 0 to Larkin. Ground ball to second. Nice play there by Freeberg, the first to pick up the first out of the inning. Munson 2 for 12 on an RBI in this series. First ball hitting here. Ground ball, base hit the other way. A well hit ball just between base and Freeberg. There's a man out with 1 out. Paul O'Neill 4 for 11 this series. The 1-1 pitch to him. Here's a drive to center, high, deep. It'll go over to the center fielder's head for extra bases. On his way to second is O'Neill. And on his way to third is Munson with a double. Pete Rose, 6 for 10 on an RBI this series, the 1-0. Here's a line drive. There's a base hit. 1-1's going to come in and score. Make it 2-0. RBI single for Pete Rose. And 2-0 just like that. Niekro to come in. And there's a ground ball base hit for Niekro. Niekro with an RBI single. 3-0 Ohio. First and third here at second and third. Here's Gary Maddox. A 3-2. Here's a drive. That'll be for extra bases. 2 runs will come in and score. Gary Maddox with a 2-run double to make it 5-0 Ohio. Sisler, first ball hitting. Ground ball to short. Maddox will move to third, but Sisler will be out on the throwback pair of 6-3 put out. Delahunty, the 2-2. Here's a drive to center, but this will be playable for Pollock, but they score 4 runs on 5 hits. And a 5-0 lead for Ohio. This game's quickly getting out of hand. Fisk, 4 for 11 this series. Rolfe, then Plantier. A 3-0 to Fisk. They walk him. Rolfe, 6 for 14 with 2 RBIs this series. First ball hitting. Here's a drive, high, deep. But this will be kept in the park, and O'Neill's under it and makes the catch for the out. Bill Plantier, 1 of 5 in this series. Here's a drive hit the other way. But this will be playable for Delahunty. Will make the catch for out number 2. AJ Pollock 0 for 9 with an RBI this series. The 1-1 to him. There's a ground ball to second. Right at Rose, but playing it deep in the hole, and Rose will not make the play. It'll be an infield hit for Pollock. The pitch to Freeberg, first ball hitting for him. Here's a drive. It'll be for extra bases. 1 run's going to come to score, possibly 2 here. It will be a 2-run triple for Bernie Freeberg. It is now 5-2 Ohio. Tewksbury to come out and hit here. Weak pop-up to the first baseman. That'll end the inning. But New England trying to make a little bit of a game, and they pick up 2 runs of their own. At the top of the third here for Mike Schmidt. The 2-2. Here's a drive to center. This is playable for Pollock. There's the first out. Larkin, the 0-1. Here's a drive to center again. Pollock going deep, but playable. He's got it. As the wind is keeping the ball inside the park here. Munson, the 2-0. Here's a fly ball to right field. This ball is being pushed towards the left field, but Springer's there. He'll make the catch. First time this game, Ohio doesn't score, and it's 5-2 to the bottom of the third with Springer, Parrott, and Bissonette coming up to hit. 3-2 pitcher to George Springer. There's a ground ball to third. Schmidt picks it up, fires the first, makes the first out of the inning. Freddie Parrott, the 3-2 pitch to him. Here's a drive that is hit to center, but Maddox makes a brilliant catch here to put the ball away for out number 2. 0 for 1 is Bissonette. The 0-1 pitch to him. Here's a drive to center, but right at Maddox. So 3 hard hit balls, but nothing to show for it. And to the top of the 4th with Ohio. comfortably up 5-2 with O'Neill, Rose, and Niekro coming to hit. The 0-1 to O'Neill. There's a drive hit the other way. There's a base hit. Big base hit for O'Neill. It's the second hit of the game. A base hit RBI for Rose. He's 7 for 11 this series. The 0-1 to him. There's a steal opportunity. Throw a second, not in time. And a stolen base for O'Neill. The 0-2 to Rose. The 1-2 to Rose. Here's a drive to center. This will be playable for Pollock. He's under it. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Niekro, the 1-1. Here's a drive that is hit the left, but right at the left field of Plantier, and there's a second out of the inning. 2 for 2 with a double, a home run, and 3 RBIs is Gary Maddox. A 1-1 pitch to him. There's a ground ball to short. Parrott will fire to first. That'll end the inning. Ohio is retired here. We're still up 5-2, heading to the bottom of the fourth. Fisk, Rolfe, and Plantier to come up. Fisk, the 3-1 pitch to him. There's a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So walk the first time up. Another leadoff opportunity here for Fisk. Rolfe hit a fly ball to right for the first out of the last inning. 3-2 pitch, 4-6, 6-3, double play. Boy, right at Rose. Rose threw it to Larkin. He just fired a seat to first to complete the double play here. Plantier's 0 for 1. The 2-1 to Plantier. There's a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So he keeps the inning going here with a 2-out single. Pollock with a base hit of his own. The 0-1 to him. There's a ground ball. The first, Sisler will fire it over to the pitcher. That'll end the inning. And after 4 complete, 5-2 for Ohio as we hit the top of the fifth with Sisler, Delahunty, and Schmidt. Well, Sisler's 0 for 2 today. Ground ball to short. Parrott will fire to first, collect the out. But he's made a few nice plays here today. 0 for 2 is Delahunty, the 0-1. Ground ball base hit up the middle. So single for Delahunty with 1 down. In comes Mike Schmidt, who's 0 for 2 today. A 2-2 to Schmidt. There's a fly ball to left. It is caught by Plantier for the second out. Larkin's 0 for 2 today. The 2-2 pitch by Tewksbury. Struck him out with a nice sinker. That'll end the inning. Despite the hit by Delahunty, that's all they can muster. Freeberg, then Tewksbury, then Springer. Pitch to Freeberg is a ground ball to third. Schmidt will pick it up, fire to first, and collect the outs. Roger Connor will come in and replace Bob Tewksbury, who pitched 5 innings. Gave up 5 runs, 5 earned, and gave up a home run. Roger Connor will be making his second appearance of the series as he singled the last in his only pinch hit of the series. The 0-1 pitch to him. There's a line drive, and this is going to be caught by O'Neill. Beautiful catch for the second out of the inning. It's quite simply a brilliant catch there. George Springer 0 for 2 today. First ball hitting. There's a drive to center, and this will be caught by Maddox. That'll end the inning. And New England down here into the top of the 6th. They're going to bring in John Cumberland. Come in here and make his first appearance of the series. Munson, O'Neill, and Rose. A 3-1 pitch to Munson. He walks him. O'Neill's 2 for 2 today. The 3-2. Walks him. The pitch to Rose. The 3-2. Ground ball. Base hit up the middle for Rose. Bases are loaded for Phil Niekro. The 1-0. Ground ball. Fires to home for 1. On a first. Double play. So Parent threw to home for one. Fisk threw to first for the double play. Second and third with now with 2 outs. And Cumbo an opportunity to pick up, get out of this jam to 1-1. Here's a line drive and a base hit from Maddox again. 1 run comes in to score. 2 runs are going to come in to score. It is 7-2. Gary Maddox has driven in 5 runs today, courtesy of a 2-run single. 7-2 at this point. And they're just simply running away with this ball game. Sisler, the 1-1 is a ground ball to short. Parent will throw to second for the force out, but they put 2 more runs up on the board to make it 7-2. Parent, Bissonette, and Fisk. You got Niekro just pitching along here pretty well. A 2-1. Ground ball to first. Sisler will throw to the pitcher and will collect the first out of the inning. Del Bissonette 0 for 2 today. The 0-1 to him. There's a line grubber right at Schmidt, who fires at the first and collects out number 2. Fisk is 1 for 1 with a walk today. The 0-1 to him. The ground ball base hit in left field. So Fisk has been on base 3 times here. Red Rolf, a 1-0. Here's a drive. That'll be for extra bases. Extra bases and a ball just blasting the right center. Second and third with a double for Rolf. In comes Plantiers, 1 for 2 today. A 3-2. There's a drive to center. High and deep, but playable for Maddox to end the inning. Nothing across. And Cumberland pitching the second inning against Delahunty, Schmidt, and Larkin. A 3-2. Walks him. And that'll be it for Cumberland, who pitched over an inning. In comes Bill Swift for his first appearance of the series. Facing Schmidt. A 1-2. Struck him out. Nice fastball. Larkin, a 1-0. Ground ball right to the pitcher. They'll throw to first and collect the second out as Delahunty goes to second. Munson 1 for 2 today. The 0-1 to him. It's a ground ball to second. Freeberg throws the ball away and a run will score. Bernie Freeberg had a routine play and just booted the ball away. And Delahunty scores. To make it 8-2. Wow. O'Neill, the 3-0. He walks him. Rose, the 0-2. Ground ball the first. Picked up by Bissonette. That'll be the final out of the inning. Another run comes in to score. It is now 8-2. Pollock, Freeberg, and Swift to come on in. A 1-2 to Niekro. There's a drive that's hit the other way. What a catch by O'Neill to pick up the out. Brilliant play. Freeberg, 1 for 2 with a triple. Here's a fly ball to right. O'Neill under this one again. He's got it. Pinch hitting is Chief Sock Alexis, who's been slumping and hurting. 1 for 11 this series with 1 RBI. A 3-1 to Sock Alexis. There's a ground ball right to the pitcher. Niekro will throw to first. That'll end the inning. And they quietly go away. The Swift pitch 1 inning. Charlie Furbush, who was the losing pitcher in game 1, Face Niekro, Maddox, and Sisler. The 2-2. Struck him out. Nice fastball. Here's Maddox, the 1-2. Struck him out with a fastball, 96 miles an hour. Sisler's 0 for 4 today. The 1-0. There's a drive right at the right fielder Springer. That'll end the inning. To the bottom of the eighth, we go with a 8-2 Ohio lead. George Springer, 0 for 3 today. The 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. What a fastball. By Niekro. Parents 0 for the 0-2 pitch. There's a ground ball to first. Sisler will get him. That'll get the second out. Here comes Bissonette, who has been fairly quiet today. The 2-0 pitch. Weak pop up to the catcher Munson. He's under it. He'll make the catch. That'll end the inning. Nothing across here as New England quietly goes 1, 2, 3. And on to the top of the ninth. Ohio looking to put the finishing touches on this ball game. Bissonette. There we go. To the top of the line with Delahunty, Schmidt, and Larkin. Furbush with a second inning of work here. A 3-2 pitch. There's a drive hit the other way, but right at Springer for the first outs. A 2-2 to Schmidt, who's got 0 for 4. Make it 0 for 5 with a curveball. Strike 3. Here's Larkin, who's 0 for 4. A 1-0 pitch to him. There's a drive that'll be for extra bases. Nice double by Larkin. Here's Munster's 1 for 3 today. With ground ball. Fisk picks up the ball here, fires at the first and gets Munson. That'll end the inning. And Ohio three outs away here from pretty much ending this series. Yeah, Fisk, Rolf, and Plantier, with Niekro still pitching here. A 2-1 by Niekro to Fisk. Here's a line drive, base hit down the line. I'll be for extra bases. Fisk is on for the 4th straight time. 2 hits and 2 walks. There's a double. Rolf 1 for 3. The 0-1 to Red Rolf. There's a line drive, a base hit to right. 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Phil Plantier, the 0-1. There's a weak pop up in foul territory. 3rd baseman Schmidt picks up a big out here. Round number 1. Pollock. First ball hitting. There's a ground ball to short. 6-4. No, the ball's thrown away. So Barry Larkin which will allow Fisk to score to make it 8-3. So it's 1st and 2nd now for Bernie Freeberg, who's tripled in a couple of runs. The 2-2. Struck him out. Nice fastball in the inside corner. That's the 2nd out. And Mo Vaughn coming in pinch hit. The 0-2 to Vaughn. Struck him out. That'll be it. Got him. And a big win for Niekro. The win, the complete game. And congratulations to Ohio as they beat New England in 4 games. So New England, the victor, they went at 8-3. Ohio with 8 runs, 11 hits, and 2 errors. New England with 3 runs, 8 hits, also 2 errors. The winner is Phil Niekro. The losing pitcher is Bob Tewksbury. The only home run of the game is Gary Maddox. Gary Maddox went with 5 RBIs today, as he was just quite simply outstanding. So Ohio wins the series 3-1 and advances to the divisional round. So congratulations to Ohio here on moving on to the second round. We take a look at the pitching situation. Tewksbury with 5 innings, 8 hits, 5 earned runs, no walks, of course, 1 strikeout, shred that home run. John Cumberland didn't help matters. 1 inning, 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks, no strikeouts, no home runs. Swift pitched fairly clean inning, giving up a walk, collecting a strikeout, and Charlie Furbush pushed 2 innings, 1 hit, struck out 3, and pretty much did the job. Phil Niekro with 9 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 2 earned, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, picks up the win and the complete game. The game was played in 3 hours and 22 minutes, 47,597 fans in attendance to witness Ohio win their 3rd game of the series and in the process eliminate the New England Armada from the playoffs. And this will leave it on this note. On behalf of the WA and the WA Television Network, this is John Papa George wishing you a pleasant evening and see you next time.